things now.
Hi, this is KK and RK do okay. I'm KK
And I
and
am what? you no, this you are RK, I'm KK.
I'm RK and you're KK. And
RK, are we
yeah,
professionals yet?
today we're really professional because we have everything set up and we're ready. And yeah,
Are you
so
sure? Because we must have messed up over the last half an hour. I know that you have a deadline in the sense you have
we
really
think
some responsibilities to get to.
that is the BTS part. We do not discuss that. We are professional as soon as this starts. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. So,
Yeah.
what is the title about? You are driving the conversation
Today
this
we are
time. Hmm.
we are discussing movies, Minnesotans, music, martial arts, which
Right.
you may or may not know.
Right.
So, yeah,
So let's quickly go through the agenda. Right.
yeah,
I'm going to be a little unprofessional because I messed up a little in the sense I should have shown you like this, but now you can see the agenda. So you can
yeah.
now tell me, you can walk them through it while I do some basic research because I think you're going to ask me a tough question soon. So you walk
Yeah.
everybody through. Yeah.
So, first we're going to discuss Haseen Dillruba, which was one of the top five Bollywood movies that we discussed in the previous stream.
Right.
The previous, yeah.
Previous
Then
show. Okay.
Previous Scream.
Okay. Previous scream. Okay.
Uh, then I recently attended a tribute gig with for Linkin Park and Soundgarden, which
Yeah.
was amazing. And
Really?
someone should have been there but wasn't there, and
I,
we'll
I
discuss
I
about
fail to
that later.
recollect any such someone. But anyway, we'll talk about it.
Boomer.
Okay.
And then we're going to discuss UFC 305, the the one that's happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we are going to discuss the press conference and how we are going to watch it and stuff like that.
Right. And then
So, yeah. Then Minnesotans and music. We're going to discuss our top three Minnesotan artists.
okay, this is
And
crazy. Okay, I don't. Have you prepared for this?
no, no, we're
Uh,
going to Google everything. That's what Google is for.
oh shit. Okay. Fine. Fine. Fine.
And
Okay.
then it ends with us. So,
It really does end with us. I am not prepared for this. I mean, this is a life changing
no,
decision that we are making right now. I don't
yeah.
want it to end or whatever. RK, this is unfortunate. We don't want to. Is that what you're talking about? I mean, we are ending the show.
Ending the stream, not
Oh.
the show.
Okay. I mean, I honestly thought that you are calling it quits with me because I apparently you made
I
allegations
would
that
not.
I exploited you and I don't pay you or whatever in the last show. Apparently,
That's
I
my
got.
fetish. I like being exploited, okay?
Holy shit! So people who are listening, who don't listen, but anyway, who are listening, this is not an invitation for you to exploit me or RK. That is
Yeah,
not what we want. So let's start
that's
with
right.
let's go to the first point. So what is it?
Yeah,
I'll just narrate what has happened once again
yeah,
for people who have very short memories. Maybe what boomers. So the thing is
yeah,
that we discussed Bollywood movies, Hindi movies. Let's just say that.
yeah,
And I put you on the spot as I always, and you had to pick like top five. You did not. You picked top four, and then I had to squeeze one in. And after having listened to you, I decided that this was the most likely movie that I might want to watch from the top. Right? We don't want time to go through that. So, and you asked
yeah,
me, you put me on the spot back because we like putting each
yeah,
other on the spot. You asked me
yeah,
whether I had kept my end of the bargain, right? And I
yeah,
had said
yeah.
that I hadn't. And you said, would you then, keep up your promise? And I said, yeah, I would, obviously. Like, I have always kept all my promises.
Of
And I
course.
kinda did. Arcade confession. You and I watch movies, right? Do
Yeah,
do we watch
yeah,
movies? True or false? Yeah.
yeah.
But we don't fall asleep during movies. Do we?
Oh, don't tell me.
No, wait.
We
Wait.
sometimes we do fall asleep.
I'm setting this up. You don't have to
I
worry.
can.
I like the movie. So let's just say that I like the movie. I watched like maybe 20 minutes of it, but I've fallen asleep already. And I'll tell you why. I had a long morning. I was out with somebody doing some freelance work, and we ended up going to a nice place, fish curry rice, that kind of a place, and had a couple of beers. And my general tendency, because I am a boomer, is to basically fall asleep. That's a classical thing. I'd be Grandpa Simpson in no time. That's what I expect myself to be. But I fall asleep watching things. I mean, generally, I watch. Watching is when I stop doing things, right? And I fall asleep. I fall asleep watching or listening. So I fell asleep. That doesn't mean that the movie is bad. So, do you have questions on the movie so far? 20 minutes.
The rest of the movie played in your head.
No. I switched on the movie before I fell asleep.
So,
Okay.
true or false, you held up like a fraction of your
Yeah.
promise.
We've already covered that. Yes, I mean, I honestly like the movie. Okay, I'll tell you what is wrong with it from my perspective, but I would definitely.
You haven't even watched it yet.
But the entire movie I haven't watched, but I know how the movie is starting, right? So I was.
Yeah.
So I with whatever I have watched, I love it. That's what I'm trying to say. Except a couple of things. So you can probe me further. What? Go on. Is there
What
any
did
other
you
question?
not like?
Yeah, that's interesting. So I hated the T series and everything, those things. Okay, I mean, in the sense when you
Yeah.
watch, when you go watch movies, you hear the trumpets and everything of 20th Century Fox or whatever, and then you have this bhajan ka type of T series thing that really was a put off for me. But okay, that doesn't have to do anything with the movie itself, right? Now. I was very aware of whether it was the set, and I like realism. And
Yeah.
the very gripping part of the movie. The first scene is a young woman wearing a very sort of, nobody would wear such clothes, like a blouse without sleeveless blouse, and running in rain very awkwardly, probably. And there were when the scene cut from the entire scene is multiple shots, one shot to the other, the pace of the running was different. At least I noticed all of that. It was clearly a set, and she walks into a police station saying that she needs help. She's heaving and she needs that her husband is about to kill. And so that was a very interesting point. I mean, it was a very thrilling thing. I did not like the fact that it was set in a set, like, very obviously for me. From then on, the thing that I did not like, the only complaint that I have so far, is that when this woman, who is apparently a hairstylist or makeup artist, she sees somebody, or somebody sees her, and sort of there's a man who comes to give insulin injections to her mother or whatever, and when he sees her for the first time, there is a slow motion thing. I do not like melodrama like that. Nobody has slow motion in real life, so I don't like that kind of a thing. And similar thing happens when she sees her lover or whatever. I mean, I still haven't figured out who that guy is. So I'm at a place where they are like, they're about to make love or something, and obviously we have to fall asleep when such a
Exactly.
Yeah. So I paused it. In fact, I have on my right side, I have a big TV with the thing on. As soon as we finish, I think I'm going to finish whatever I'm working on, and I'm going to restart the movie. So I think tomorrow, remember, there is something coming up tomorrow. We are talking about it. I think you might have the full rundown, but we won't talk about it, because obviously this content is what the people are going to pay us for, right? My opinion about a movie that you recommended. So we are not going to talk about it, but we'll talk about it in the next episode.
Wow, what a setup!
All right. So do you have any other questions to ask?
So it's basically a love story. So my question is, how far would you go for love? Like, what grand gesture of love would you make for your partner?
This is if I answer it seriously, it'll be too what is it, serious for any type of content.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but if look, I've maybe we should talk about all of this in one of our episodes or whatever.
Episodes.
Yeah, but in general, I think I'd go really far for love. But I think I've been already bitten and seared and everything by love, and hence what I'm trying to say is that, look, I think I'm already beyond the stage where I would give a lot for love, even though so love, you're obviously referring to romantic, aren't you?
Yeah, romantic love.
Yeah, so romantic love is something, I think I'm a very sort of a jaded person right now. At the age of 45, I find myself being very jaded and cynical. So I think my first relationship was the peak of my sort of, like romantic love and everything. And I think I gave just about everything except my life. I was at the point of giving my life as well. This is what I'm saying. It's not in the romantic Bollywood sense, but I was about to commit suicide for it. So,
God, where is this going?
Yeah. So this is not. That's why I shouldn't be talking about it. So the answer is at this age, I would give a lot, but not everything. But I used to be in a place where I would have given like my life. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Anything else about the movie? You need to.
No, I think we're done.
Yeah, but
there is a part 2. There's a part 2 which is recently released on Netflix. So first you watch this, and then we'll figure whether you would want to watch the next.
Are the same same cast, right? Okay,
Yeah,
I see
same
this.
cast, but
Okay, so a quick thing. Okay, I've at Tapasi Pannu. I have never watched any movie. Vikrant Massey, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Harshvardhan Rane. Again, I have not watched movie, so I'm absolutely in love with the cast right now. Cast is great. I think the direction from a jaded middle-aged man point of view, I don't like melodrama in my life, even though I might be melodramatic in real life, right? You know what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. And now what are we supposed?
You've approved. So far you've approved, so it's okay. It's a good thing.
It's not. I love watching movies in general. I think this is a great setup. I mean, it feels like a noir movie, and it's a modern Bollywood thriller. So let's just say that it is. Okay, so it's your turn to navigate this entire conversation, and we have about
yeah. So the next what we're going to discuss is you've played with so many bands and all, right? So
I think that might be a lie. Yeah. Anyway, go on.
So, but you do a great Chris Cornell impression.
That is arguable because I think you're the only person who has ever heard any of my impressions.
There was a focus group. Come on, we've all heard it.
Okay.
We've all heard. Anyway, so I recently attended a tribute gig to Linkin Park and Soundgarden, basically to Chester and Chris Cornell.
Right.
And it was really good, and you didn't show up. Why?
I will answer the question. I want to tell me what the name of the band was. Do you remember the name of the band? If you don't, where was the venue? I'll look it up.
Stable.
Obviously, we took a flight, right?
Nemo Phyllis was the band that covered Linkin Park. I don't remember the one that covered Soundgarden.
Nemo Phyllis. Do you know what that means?
No.
Okay, we'll look it up. Nemo Phyllis.
Someone who likes fishes.
That? Oh.
Nemo?
Okay, got it.
No.
Oh my god. So
wait, I'm gonna Google
Nemo Phyllis, not Phyllis, right? Phyllis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Philis.
Okay, so the Soundgarden band you don't remember?
No.
Okay, wait. Soundgarden tribute. If you can look it up and help me with this, that's also great. Stables in Mumbai.
Yeah.
In August?
Yeah, August. July, I think. Wait,
Yeah, I unfortunately. Okay, yeah. Friday Night Archives. Yeah, I think this.
Yeah.
This might be it.
Yeah.
I'm 18 or older, and so it's under Metallica and this one, Chester Bell.
Yeah, that one.
Is this right? Bellington or Bennington?
Bennington.
Double N, right?
Yeah.
So you see this?
How can they mess up his name?
Okay, so this is a gig. So I'll you sort of led with the question. So I've been part of the music scene for a bit, and I missed this gig, and I've played at this venue for several times. But what were the bands again? Nemo Phyllis Delivers, Bennington, White Vinyl.
Yeah, White Vinyl. Yeah.
White Vinyl. Right. Yeah. So there is a little trivia into answering this, right? Right. RK, you have established a way in which I can answer the question.
Yeah. So I'm going to start because I think you thought you would outshine the guys who were.
Oh my God. Okay, so before we go ahead, why don't you tell the whoever is listening or not listening what this is about?
So we're this whole section we'll only answer in Linkin Park and Soundgarden songs.
Okay. Yeah, and because I kind of sort of prepared, so yeah, let me so the song, I'm sorry, the story goes like this, okay? RK.
Yep.
I woke the same as any other day, except the voices in my head. The day I tried to live. This is what I have. So it was a day that I tried to live.
Nice.
Right? And, whatever you said, so everything you said to me takes me one step closer to the gig. But there was a black hole sun. No. Wait, I have to. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? I was expecting a black hole sun to wash away the rain, right?
Wow. Yeah.
And then Spoon Man. I think I'm getting the keys wrong, so wait.
Yeah.
No, this is not the song, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So, Spoon Man, come together with his hands. So there was a Spoon Man, right? And I was. Oh my God, the keys are a problem, RK. I cannot. Crawling in my skin, refusing what is real. And then nothing seemed to kill me, no matter how hard I tried. So I was confounded by this, and I started asking questions. Okay, so questions, very weird questions. I wanna know that this could be my fate. I wanna know that this could be my fate. You know, RK, you put your trust in me. You pushed as far as I can go, but I tried so hard, but got so far. In the end, doesn't even matter. So you know what? I ended up feeling, I'll shine.
That was epic. I am paying you.
Look, honestly, I didn't. I prepared in the sense. That I knew what to do, but obviously the key changes. So this is fun. Okay, breaking the fourth wall, right? RK, you've been trying, because I'm such a dick and in general in life, and such a wound up individual, right? I don't go out. I didn't come for the gig because I'm sort of scared of meeting my past and my friends who I used to play with and everything. And you are trying to motivate me to sort of open up and do improv stuff. So I took the challenge, and I thought I could pull it together, but now I know the transitions between the songs are way more difficult than I would imagine.
But this was, for something so improv, this was amazing, man. I wasn't expecting you to go on.
Yeah, but this was I mean, an artist. I mean, I picked the I should have gone deeper into Soundgarden because I know a lot about Soundgarden's songs.
Yeah.
Anyway, so how was the gig? White vinyl and
it was good. It was good. White vinyl was okay, but Linkin Park was really good. We all cried. We cried. It was that good.
Did they get the Chester Bennington vocals right?
Yeah, bang on. And it was, I think they played songs from like Meteora to like New Divide, like spanning the entire and it was like one hard song, one soft song, one hard song. So it was like, we're all like raging and then suddenly everyone's like, like that. So, you would have enjoyed it actually.
I would have, but I generally Anyway, let's go to a gig soon enough. You know what? Our friends at Black have released an album, and I'm sure that so we have to pay them tribute in the sense that we have to show them show up and go for a gig and everything.
Support them.
Yeah, support them. So definitely, so whoever is listening, go support bands, especially those who are making original music. But I don't mind tribute bands as well. I've been a part of several. So white vinyl for Soundgarden and what is it? I forget. Nemo Phyllis. Yeah, Nemo Phyllis. And Black, our friends, dear friends, they've released a new album. So maybe we can quickly look up the album, right?
Black. Yeah.
So BLAKC.
Yeah.
Mumbai albums. Let's see. They should. Is this the one? En Fuego. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember what it's called.
Okay, let's go to Apple Music and see what.
I'll check the Instagram.
Yeah, this is this is not the band, right? Oh my God, what am I doing?
You know, they started off as a Pearl Jam tribute band, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Black albums.
Chemical Liaison.
Okay. Chemical Liaison. Yeah, this one. It's on Facebook and everything. Reactions. Yeah. So I cannot. I'm not on Facebook, so I cannot. So anyway, so for whoever is interested, let's see their images.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
No,
it's not indexing. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Black, you've got to do better marketing than this, right? We got to get your Google listings. Yeah. So we are friends with all of these people. You can see, I am close friends with a couple and played with many of them in many different bands. So anyway, so that's that. So we have to go catch gigs, but that's not the only thing that we have to do, RK, is it?
Yes.
What else?
We have to watch UFC Card 305 tomorrow at your place, and but no one else is invited.
We tried. We tried so hard, but
we got so far.
Yeah. So for those who might have watched one of our previous episodes, we have already gone through. Okay, so in this case, look, I'm going to lead this. You're still going to direct the conversation, but I'm going to say that we've gone through the fights. And you had a little homework to watch the press conference.
Yes, I did watch the press conference on 2x the speed. And
Did you have... Look, I know that I'll let you write the agenda for this. So we are not taking the who's fighting who, but I'll show... I'll talk about a couple of fights that we did not pay attention to. Okay? But before that, I wanted to ask you why you thought that Dricus Duplessis, or you can use DDP if you wanted to.
Yeah.
DDP was making Israel Adesanya cry. Did you have a positive spin on it or a negative spin on it?
Oh, I was just laughing. What the hell? So he was, he just said some very derogatory things to
Israel?
Adesanya.
Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, okay. Then he just he welled up he was talking about his parents and he started crying and he said, you have no idea what I've been through and all that.
Right. So this is, we'll open a couple of images. So Israel is a really, so if you remember, RK, if you are following, if you at all listen to what I say in general.
I do.
You're sure? Yeah, okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah, right. So the last time I said that Israel Adesanya is an exceptional martial artist, right?
Yeah, yeah.
One of the best. What I recently heard somewhere is that he has fought like 150 professional fights in the last 10 years or so. You can imagine how like 15 fights in a year is a lot for a martial artist, because normally people do like 2-3 fights, and this is kickboxing, boxing, and mixed martial arts, right? But despite being exceptional, right? Exceptional. He says some of the cringiest lines ever.
Yeah.
And the Frozen reference is from him. You know, he basically said that I'll make you frozen like Elsa or whatever. And you know, whenever you watch him, you do not want him to. He's a very cool character. He has his own YouTube show and everything. Does a lot of fun things. And I think you're looking at the clock. Oh my God, I'm putting me on the spot. Okay, so quickly, he says some really dumb, cringy stuff, but he fights really well. Now, Dricus du Plessis, as I asked you, he's a good-looking guy. He has a South African accent. I like South Africa because of cricket and everything. So, as from my point of view, Izzy is the way Israel is called. Izzy was just trying to get under the skin of Dricus or DDP, and DDP just handed something related to. I mean, you have to understand the context. That the first cringe thing, the really cringe thing that happened is when Israel was champion and Dricus was asked to come on stage. I mean, into the ring, the octagon or something, and they basically had who is from Africa. You know, I'm the African or whatever. It's some very weird things. It was instigated by Izzy, and he said very cringy stuff, right? So Dricus was going for that, in the sense that your family has not done anything because they have been Nigeria and Australia and New Zealand or whatever. That's what he was saying, and I thought Izzy overreacted, but the fact that he did makes me interested in the fight. So that's interesting. So this is my little thing. So this is the point that DDP doesn't make everybody cry.
Okay.
In general, and I believe that you when you watch tomorrow, we'll watch the footage and general, the package that they put for the fight, many times, and we'll see what you think at the end of it. So we'll have a recheck on it.
Revisit.
We'll revisit that. And what I wanted to tell you quickly, that because I'm aware of time, so let's just quickly look at it. So Dricus versus Israel at the top of the card. Kai Kara France versus Steve Erceg. This is a Steve Carroll guy. Now this fight, Matthews Gamrot versus Dan Hooker. This is going to be probably the best fight in the card, in our opinion. So this guy wrestles like crazy, like absolutely, he's nuts. Okay, this guy can take a punch and still keep on punching. And the Shui guy, if you remember, Tai to Yuasa, I'll zoom in a little. And but I wanted to talk about something in this. So Josh Kulubau, I think I talked about this. Junior, senior Tafa, if you remember, Justin Tafa and everything. There's another pair of brothers fighting in this, I think.
Okay.
This is another. So we have Gilbert Burns and Herbert Burns. So Gilbert Burns is a very good fighter. Herbert Burns is not. It's like they have different trees that they fell out of and stuff like that. So you'll see he's pretty cringe, in the sense, his brother is so good and you expect him to be like that, but he sort of gives up and everything. At least that's what I remember. So if at all Herbert Burns is watching us, I mean, we are not criticizing. We are like noobs. We cannot obviously fight like you, but at the same time, we are trying our best to process whatever it is. Yeah, and so this is pretty much it. I think we are good to go to something else that we might want to talk about. Are we talking about something?
Yeah.
What?
So we've been following Tim Walz throughout his.
Have you been though? Have you been? I'm asking you.
Sort of. Yeah. Sort of.
So
just
go on.
And the memes.
You're following it on let's say what social media?
Instagram, yeah.
Right. You know what? I've a confession. So I generally like older men, right? I'm attracted to older men, right? Tim Walz, I hadn't been aware of him, right? He is a typical older man that I get attracted to. Not physically, to be fair, because there are things, but he has the kind of the things that he does are the things that I absolutely like, and the way he's he talks about things and everything. So I am confession, I'm attracted to the fact that when he's speaking, I'm attracted to watch, right? So what has that has led me to watch on YouTube. right? So
Yeah.
YouTube, a couple of as in his initial press whatever that rally at Detroit or whatever, and that
Yeah.
makes YouTube give me more Tim Walls, right? And
Yeah.
so these
Yeah.
days, so if I go to my YouTube, which you won't see, but I'm getting news. With news reports and stuff like that, how just in the first week itself,
Yeah.
he has increased the percentage points for Kamala Harris and everything, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
along with that, I get what you see. The short form content. So I don't know if you have seen this. Last year he went to the Minnesota Fair with his daughter. Have you seen this?
No.
Like a total, I mean, you would not think that he could sit at the White House or something. Whatever, you have to watch this. And then
Okay.
this is the second week, if I'm not mistaken. He has taken a selfie video, like a proper selfie, not a dad video where the ceiling is more than anything else, but about his experience. And that is really like, it's moving in the sense that he does a lot of he speaks really well. I feel he's got that, the charisma to sort of hold an audience, generally, left-leaning audience. And he does his dad jokes, which is a separate thing altogether. And he obviously, if you're following, he had this line. He's like a WWE promo guy. He does a lot of speaking and uses voice, and then really has a below the belt jab at the guy who is fighting. Yeah. So it is fun for me, but that's not the only thing we are talking about. Do you have anything to contribute? I know that we are struggling for time, so we can wrap up quickly. So
we were going to discuss some artists from Minnesota. What are our top 3 artists that have come out of Minnesota?
Let's start with yours. Let's start with yours.
I didn't know any. Can you like pull up some?
Okay, fine,
So that
fine.
we might know.
Musicians. Okay, you got 15 or more.
Okay.
You have to pick up the songs.
Prince?
Songs are the ones we are picking
Songs
up.
as well.
No, we have to pick
Not
songs.
the artists.
Artists
Okay.
are obviously songs. So you can go whatever. So you can pick up 3 songs from the artists that you see. Go.
Okay.
Pick up an artist first.
Yeah. Bob Dylan, Blowing
Okay.
in the Wind.
Blowing in the Wind. We have already talked about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Sang it yesterday.
yeah.
And wait, I like Eddie Cochran's Summertime Blues.
Could you? Okay, Eddie Cook, Summertime Blues. Okay.
Here for the Summertime Blues.
Okay, fine. And then
Okay, never mind. And is someone from Red Hot Chili Peppers from Minnesota?
no, bro, come on. Pick up another
Please.
artist. You don't know anybody else?
No.
Prince? Come on.
Judy Garland, Prince, yeah. But what song?
That's a question. Judy Garland.
song.
Okay, fine. You Judy Garland. What song?
I'm looking. Fuck.
Okay, while you're looking, I think I'm able to do at least one line of each of these songs. I think so, at least.
Okay. Oh, Judy Garland sang a lot of Wizard of Oz songs. So, yeah,
Right.
whatever.
Okay, I'm going to try to. This is awkward. I'll pick up one song.
Okay.
No, this is too high. Can't you be the most beautiful girl in the world? It's too high for me. I would have done the Prince voice, but wait, can't you be the most beautiful girl in the world? So this was a pivotal song for me as a young man watching TV. So this is my Prince is the most beautiful girl in the world, and hey, Mr. Tambourine, the last song for me. prepared this better. But anyway, I hadn't sung this song at all. But this one is better. So, runaway train never coming back. Runaway on the one-way track. Feels like I'm getting somewhere. Okay, that's it, because you're running out of time. But maybe we can prepare these songs for.
By the way, Chad Smith is from Minnesota. So, Chad Smith, the drummer of Red Hot Chili Peppers. So, every Red Hot Chili Peppers song ever.
Okay, so this is Soul Asylums. Obviously, the other one was Bob Dylan's Tambourine Man. But I messed up a lot. So anyway, this is the quality of music that comes out of me. So don't you know how what you
No,
did.
that's not true at all. You've been put on the spot for a change.
Okay, what else? I know we are struggling for time, so
how many Minnesotans does it take to?
You answer this question, because last time you've been putting me on the spot for go on.
How many Minnesotans does it take to change a light bulb?
That's your question. You answer.
One Mississippi, two Mississippi, three Mississippi.
That's not right, but I like the answer. I'll tell you the answer. Okay, my answer. So Minnesotans, they're all obsessed about weather, and this is a Tim Walz kind of a reference as well.
Yeah.
They spend half of their year shoveling snow or fighting storms or whatever. So they even the newborn Minnesotan should be able to figure shit out, because they have to keep on fixing their lives because of the nature. So any Minnesotan, because we usually go by one man fixes a light bulb, I'm going to say because a kid who's just born could also fix a light bulb. So it's like 0.1.
That is so deep.
Yeah, see, that's what you say anyway. Okay, I could have gone the other way as well. Okay. Okay, then what?
So let's wrap it up quickly.
Yeah.
It ends with us.
But quickly, why does it end with us?
Because I watched that movie and I'm so glad it's over. We sat through 2.5 hours of absolute emotional mess, and it was. I know you wanted to watch the movie, but I'd suggest, if you don't like melodrama, you should totally not watch this movie.
Oh, why did you go for the movie anyway? I mean, did you have a friend who wanted to go? Oh, okay, fine. A quick plot summary, within 10
plot summary. This girl, she doesn't want to be in a relationship, but there's this amazingly hot guy who comes along and seduces her into being in a relationship with her, and then beats her up and gaslights her, and she's had a history of domestic violence.
Literally?
Yeah, literally.
Oh shit, okay, that doesn't
She's had a history of domestic violence in her family, and she's severely PTSD about it.
Mm-hmm.
And she figures out that she's being gaslighted, and then she leaves the relationship.
Yeah, so it ends with us, runtime?
2.5 hours.
Right, okay. So, this is Rotten Tomatoes 57 and Metacritic 54.
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, I wanted to, but I did not end up watching. So, which brings us to the end of the stream. I know you have to go, but you have to still do the credits. Sorry. This, you just say whatever you have to say and run.
So, this was KK and RK do okay, and I'm RK.
RK has to go somewhere, so I'll let her go. This is KK and RK. I'm KK. That is RK. And follow us, like us, subscribe, whatever, and follow us on my blog and her Instagram. Morbid_Coach on
follow
Instagram.
Black and
all the other bands that we mentioned. Okay, have a good rest of the day. Bye for now.
You too. Bye.